Hello, thanks for taking the time to listen to my proposal to use social networks to better our recruiting process. First of all, I would like to talk about the implementation of texting. As of right now, we are only using telephone and email to contact our recruits. I would like to incorporate texting into the forms of contact used. It is important to keep our first contact through the telephone with voice-to-voice communication to make a more personal connection. After a recruit has visited campus and met face-to-face with Coach Bruder and myself, I would then like to start using texting as a type of contact. The generation that we are recruiting seems to be much more efficient in communicating through text than through voice communication. They are more likely to be prompt in response and also more likely to be straightforward and honest about their college decision. Along with texting, I would like to create a Facebook account for Bluffton Softball. The page would be public so that we did not have to become friends with our recruits or current players, but they could benefit from the page. Our current players could interact with future players. Our recruits would also have a chance to meet our other recruits and see who they potentially would be playing with the next year. On the account, we would post updates about the program, post pictures of the team both on and off the field, and create events to notify recruits and fans of upcoming special events. For example, to invite recruits to our Strikeout Cancer event on April 16th. With the ability to write on a public wall, our recruits would have an opportunity to make connections with our current players and see more into what our program is really about. Coach Bruder and myself would have access to the account password so that we can monitor what the page displays. Anything inappropriate will be deleted and handled accordingly. The last addition to our recruiting that I would like to implement is a Twitter account. Twitter is another opportunity to reach out to our recruits and connect with them. We could use Twitter as a form of live stats. During games, a student worker would tweet about scores and big plays. It would be more personal than watching bobbleheads on a screen with only score updates. Having a student worker in charge of this would be a great internship for a sports management major or business major who has interest in being a social media coordinator. They would also be searching Twitter and Facebook for references to Bluffton Softball. Right now, recruiting is a struggle due to the current economic situation and our current facility situation. We must find ways to set ourselves apart from the other schools we are competing with. The small details can make a big impact for an athlete's decision of where to call their next home. Texting allows us to communicate better with our recruits and make them feel more comfortable. Facebook and Twitter open doors to connect with our recruits and allow them to interact with our current players and follow our program from a different perspective. Social networks are the next big step in recruiting and something I strongly believe we should embrace to enhance our recruiting process and our softball program.